Living with a stammer is real hard work. It's frustrating, soul-destroying. You can't be the person that you want to be.
My name is Simon.
Simon heeft al zijn hele leven erg gestotterd.
Sometimes I felt as though I've been through hell and back with this.
That's really good, Libby. It's lovely. Oh, try again. Sprint it straight away again.
De 25-jarige Sarah Webster stottert ook al vanaf haar vroege kinderjaren. Het speelde een grote rol in haar leven, ook bij haar beslissing om kinderverzorgster te worden.
For me, it's about the interaction with the children, and when I'm with them, I'm just so much more at ease. Well, that has come out well. I feel that my stammer just does not play such a large, does not affect me so much at all.
Maar zelfs dit beroep brengt problemen met zich mee.
There are certain words that I know that I will stammer on. For instance, the word I can't say it. Nannying. I try and use, I try and avoid that word so that I don't have to embarrass myself.
Maar nu gaan Sarah en Simon een heel nieuw soort spraaktherapie volgen. Het McGuire-programma.
I've had quite a few years of speech and it hasn't helped this will is my last hope.
Het programma heeft een radicale aanpak. De cursussen duren maar 4 dagen en worden alleen geleid door mensen die zelf stotteren. Bij Sarah en Simon leidt acteur, zanger en stemcoach Gareth Gates de cursus.
The course is a very intense 4-day program, and it's about us giving these guys everything they need to help gain control of their stammer.
Ook Gareth stottert al vanaf zijn jeugd. Het McGuire-programma heeft zijn leven veranderd.
The thought of a stammerer helping to coach and teach other stammerers to speak is quite mind-blowing. And I reached a certain level on the program where I thought, well, maybe it's time to give back.
Het is de avond voor de cursus begint. Over 4 dagen moeten de nieuwe leerlingen een vloeiende speech houden voor een publiek. Maar nu lijkt dat nog een onmogelijke opgave.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have three. I 2 sisters and 3 brothers.
I am 20 years old.
I am convinced. Martin.
Well done, mate. That's enough. Well done. Well done, fella. Great, well done, kid.
I tensioned up and my eyes shut. I found it hard, yeah. Real hard.
Simon woont in Noord-Yorkshire met zijn partner Sarah en hun 2 kinderen.
I can do wind bullseye.
Ouders die stotteren hebben hun eigen zorgen.
Don't eat it.
Simon often gets scared that it's going to affect the children's speech. Like reading bedtime stories. He prefers me to do things like that because it will take him so much longer, and I can see him getting frustrated with himself. And it does upset me as well because of how frustrating it must be for Simon.
Right, Sheldon. And colour some
Mummy?
I think he's so nervous about saying his vows and doing a speech at the wedding, but he can't give up on doing things just because of his stammer.
To infinity and beyond. Of a come and be able to control my stomach. It would mean everything.
Vandaag begint de cursus. Vanmorgen wil Gareth de stem van zijn leerlingen opnieuw opbouwen. Maar dan moet hij eerst hun oude stem afbreken.
Now is a brand new start. We're going to strip back everything. We're going to learn to talk again. Starting with learning a new way of breathing. Every time somebody speaks, it starts with a breath. And so that's what we're going to address first and teach them a new way, a more powerful way of breathing that will assist our new speaking technique.
De cursisten krijgen als hulpmiddel een riem om hun borst.
The belt goes tight, so then you're using the costing bar.
When we breathe in, the ribs move out. We breathe out, the ribs move in. So we breathe when we want to breathe. We speak when we want to speak. Okay, we're no longer dictated by our stammers.
Deze techniek heet middenrifademhaling.
So breathe in 3, 2, 1 and breathe.
Met deze techniek kunnen ze zelfs het zwaarste gestotter onder controle houden.
Really fill those lungs so they can't be filled anymore.
Maar daarvoor moet Gareth hun kijk op spreken drastisch veranderen.
For so long, the stammers dictated who they are and when they speak and how they speak. Now it's about those individuals taking control themselves.
Vandaag zullen de nieuwe cursisten 12 uur lang aan deze nieuwe techniek werken.
Good. It's really important that we just start to be disciplined and committed to ourselves, and we start to follow directions. So nobody talking at all. It's important that the new students do not talk because it's just second nature for them to talk the way they've spoke all their lives. And so we ask them not to talk at all so that they don't slip back into those old habits. Living with a stammer is real hard work. It's frustrating, soul-destroying. You can't be the person that you want to be. I made out I didn't know the name of my school for years. People had asked me, what school do you go to? Oh, I can't remember. To save the humiliation of going lower fields, you know? And I'd rather look stupid and dumb and thick as opposed to stammer in front of people. And again, that's quite hard.
I really want to help people who are who are really in need.
Gareth heeft een hele weg afgelegd sinds hij voor het eerst op tv te zien was.
My name is... Oh, come on, lad.
Just take your time.
Gareth Gates is what I was trying to say. And watching that, I hardly recognise myself.
When you're ready.
Everybody's looking for that something.
You are 100% coming to London.
I've always had great confidence in delivering a song, but it was the everyday life stuff that I struggled with.
Hij gaf zich op voor het McGuire-programma. En het zou hem nooit spijten.
Life for me these days is much better than 10 years ago, and I can now be the person I want to be. So on the board there is this basic cycle of speaking. This is what we follow every time we speak now. Once they've got to grips with a new way of breathing, we will add sounds to that. But there's a perfect timing point, and if they miss that, the technique won't work. The perfect timing point where we speak is now. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Ah, good. We'll say every sound of the alphabet so that it affirms to themselves that they can say every sound. Good. Hit these sounds. Imagine you're knocking these words down. Alpha, Foxtrot, India, Juliet, Mike. Good. You can say every sound. So it's not a physical defect. It's just these building up of negative experiences, negative associations.
Mohammed studeert fysiotherapie.
Whenever I'm in practicals, I'll get nervous and then I'll probably just like stammer.
Praten met patiënten is essentieel bij dit werk. Als hij dat niet kan, moet hij misschien een andere loopbaan kiezen.
How's your day been?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Lots
right.
of teaching today, so...
Oh yeah, that's good.
To do.
I know what I'm doing, but it's just the struggle of trying to say it, and if I can't say it, then they think that I don't really know it, which I do, but then my stomach gets in the way. But mainly focus on the hamstrings and the quadriceps, and maybe do the IT band as well. To overcome my stammer would really help me with my career, because that means I could do the jobs that I want to do. But if I didn't, it would make me get a job that doesn't involve talking, and that would be it.
De cursisten blijven hard oefenen op hun techniek. Maar Gareth heeft gezien dat het sommigen wat meer moeite kost dan anderen.
Simon Robinson.
Simon on Wednesday was the most overt, but often the easiest to crack, because there's less things happening up here, and it's more just, this is how I am. It's very clear that I've this real problem, and so I'll just do anything. Show me what to do. Whereas I think with Sarah, she's always managed to be fluent in situations in life.
When you say a word, so like birth and then breakfast, why don't you just stop on the word when you know it's going to be difficult?
I can see her sort of questioning why we're doing this. Is this much better than how we were speaking before? Well, right now, maybe not, because it's quite mechanical, but it's a means to an end.
Because that people are going to know, still know, you stammer.
She's not vocalising that yet, but I can see it. And covert stammerers do that.
Sarah is een typische heimelijke stotteraar. Ze probeert het voor anderen te verbergen, vooral voor haar familie en haar vriend Will.
Thank you.
I've learned to live with the stammer now for 25 years.
Just a couple more. She's become quite good at hiding it and very good at thinking on her feet to try and find different words, and it's obviously not a great way of dealing with it.